Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to another episode of Wilson's Apiary Adventures. Very exciting. Today I'm getting my 2 new boxes that I mentioned in the previous episode. Today they are arriving, so I'm very excited. I'm actually on my way now to the apiary just to go and make sure that where they're going is in tip-top shape. And I'm actually also earlier I've managed to get some of this reed, and I'll explain to you once I'm there what we'll do with this reed with the bee box, which is actually very unique to help when moving boxes from one place to another. So be sure to check that out, and yeah, you'll catch me at the apiary. Alright, so we're here at the apiary now, and I just need to decide where I'm going to put these bees, because you guys are going to be coming with me to actually fetch them, so that's going to be quite cool. I'm thinking more down there than over here. Now you might be wondering, why did I take some of those reeds? What's the use of that with the box? Well, whenever you generally move a box, whether it's short distance or long distance is irrelevant, but the bees need to reorient themselves when they move from one place to another. It's like you moving to a new neighborhood. You don't know where everything is. You need to get used to where everything is, so you need to travel a bit and see what's around you. But the bees are a little different. They don't generally travel initially to see what's around. What they do is internally there's like a compass, and once you put them in a spot, you generally leave the box closed for between 24 to 48 hours, and this allows the bees to reorient themselves inside so that they know where they are. It's just a marvel that the bees can do that. What I do with these is that what I do then is I actually hang them on top of the box, and these reeds hang on the entrance. They hang over the entrance. Now, why would you do that? Well, firstly, it's to just cause the bees to worry about a problem that's in front of them, not something that is, around them. So once they first get comfortable with going in and out of the hive where they are, with an obstruction, they don't worry so much about the setting of the surrounding. So we leave them on there for about a day or two, not too long, and then once they settle down a bit, then we take them away, and they should be comfortable with where they're at. So that's why. But anyway, as I said earlier, you guys will catch me in the car. See you soon. Alright guys, let's go fetch these bees. It's going to be interesting. They're actually not quite far from here, but I believe these bees actually come from the Western Cape. They come from Cape Town, all around that area. And yeah, it's going to be quite cool to see how they interact here. You can see that it's a very cool evening tonight. Not much sun, a lot of mist actually, or dew in the air already, so that is a good sign of the bees definitely being at home. Actually bring them home and not worry about them being outside the box when I'm collecting them, which is a good thing. That is a good thing. Where I'm getting them from, supposedly they've already been covered, like they've already been blocked up and they can't come out. But just to be safe, I'm just going to take some extra foam with me, and just to make sure that the lid doesn't jump off either while I'm driving, I'm actually going to be tying the lid down too. And this is quite vital because I'm not in a truck or a bakkie. I'm in a car. So if they do decide to come out, then I'm in a little bit of trouble here. So it's going to be quite scary if it does happen. It comes with bike pass now. Very cool. But yeah, so I just hope everything goes well. Otherwise, push come to shove, if they really are still getting out the box somehow, then I'll just put my suit on and drive home in my suit.
1 hour later.
Hey, what's up guys? Alright, so I've just put the bees down. I'm on the way back to the house now, and yeah, I couldn't really do a nice video with showing you me putting the bees down and getting there, because it was just so busy. The moment I got there, it was just introduction to everyone, and getting to know everything and see what the guys been doing with his business that side. So it was very, very busy, especially now getting back home. Yeah, I had to rearrange the stands for the bees just to get them on. I changed the position. I didn't put them where I said I was going to put them, and I'll explain that later on. But yeah, so they are there now, And yeah, maybe tomorrow morning or tomorrow I will go take a stroll there and I will show you guys my new babies. Good morning. So yesterday we put down the new bees, the new colonies in the apiary. So this morning it's about 7 o'clock right now. Gonna go check and see them out, show you guys just before they start getting busy. And today we have to feed them because of the first 3 days we need to feed them a mixture of 2 parts water, 1 part sugar, just so that we can stimulate their wax production, so that they can actually build and expand quicker. It's a beautiful day today, well, this morning, wow. But I'll show you guys the babies when we get to the apiary. See you now. Okay, so we're here now at the apiary, right by my 2 new boxes, and you'll have a look right here at them. There they are, my 2 new babies. Probably gonna laugh at the stuff hanging in front, but that's just to help reorient them now that they've got here and from where they were. They're very quiet still, thank goodness, because I think they're going to be quite busy today. But there you can see all the other bees, the bee boxes in the back. So we're still growing, but there are more than what we have here. They're just not here. So yeah, there we go, the 2 new boxes. Very stoked to have them, and yeah, let's see how they perform. I'm very, very keen on seeing how these guys actually build and pump out, because these are different. These aren't although they're the same, they've been farm raised, so they come from a farm. They're not a wild colony. I'm almost certain the ones that we all have here, these big ones, these are all wild colonies. So it's going to be very interesting to see the production rate from these compared to those, and I think these might produce much faster when it comes to not only colony but also honey. I must clean up your still, this place is a mess, but that'll come with the videos. But yeah, just thought I'd show you guys the new babies that have arrived.
Days later.
Alright, so now I'm just heading over to the apiary. We're going to check to see how the other hives are doing as well. And that'll be quite interesting to see. I'm looking forward to seeing them. I haven't been here in a while actually. I like to let them be, but I see these damn pests are back here eating these bees. Man, it's so annoying. It's these V-tailed drongos, these blackbirds. They love to eat the bees, and it's so annoying because when it's a cold day like this, they have a feast. I mean, the bees, they're so slow, they're not that agile, you know, so they kind of are at a bigger disadvantage. Here we can see the bees. There we go, there's one hive right there. They're still hanging on the front, so that's a good sign. And there are the 2 new ones that I got. I'm actually going to go see now how they're doing. Don't see any movement. Let's see if we can hear them. Can't hear them as such, but let's see, maybe we can take a peek and let's see if we can hear in this box. It's not a good thing. I'd like to hear them at least. Oh, let's hope they're there. I'm gonna go ahead and take these off, and I'll let you guys know once I'm done to see if they're still here. I really hope so. Alright, well, it is sad to say that unfortunately I have lost 1 hive, all because of this really crappy weather that we've been having the last week. Makes me so irritated. What can I do? So I'm really sad that that colony's gone. Yeah, this cold weather really doesn't help at all. Oh, there's nothing in here. Opened it up, empty. Just brood frames, 1 or 2 bees, but there's nothing else in there. It's empty. This one, however, does have hive in it. So they at least have. I'll speak to the guy that I got the bees from and say, listen, is there no way that he can, you know, just help me out? And if he can't, just, you know, spot me another. That's also one of the reasons why it's actually better to breed your own bees instead of, you know, buying. You have to time the buying right. You know, you can't buy a colony and then have 2 weeks, come on stick, and have like 2 or 3 weeks of bad weather as you buy it, because you don't get a full colony, you only get 5 frames. I'm actually contemplating on putting an excluder on this front, the front of the box, so once we move it the queen can't go out. But that hive I think is more settled. It's liking the box. It hasn't, you know, done anything crazy yet, so it should stay. It should stay.
A few moments later.
Hey guys, so today I'm actually going to go ahead and try and see if I can seal the front of that new colony of mine, because I don't want to lose those as well, and this cold weather is really not helping me. So yeah, after finding out I lost one of the hives out of the 2 new ones I got yesterday or last weekend, I'm going to try and be a little more proactive now and actually try and see if I can stop the queen from getting out. This way she should stay, build a proper nest, and then she shouldn't just want to bugger off. So let's see if I can sort them out. Let's see if we can get this right. Right, so I'm here back at the apiary now, and I'll just show you guys as well what that box looks like inside. And I can see my enemies are back here. There's V-tail drongos that I spoke about. But I'm just checking to see if the bees are still all good as well. Yeah, there's still 1 or 2 there. That's good. But yeah, I definitely need to sort out this other one. Let's have a look here. This was the new hive that I had bought, and you can see they gave me a full box of frames. I didn't expect to get a full frame set, but obviously not all of them are filled with wax. But they said to me that I'll... see what I was talking about with that box. I'm gonna now actually go ahead and fix up this one, this box. I'm gonna put those exclude on the front, and also those plastic ridging, just so that they closes the entrance off, so they have more protection. They're not so exposed, because they are still a small colony. I'm gonna actually go ahead and buy one of the feeders and actually pop them in. You guys will see me do that as well, but make the mixture and put it all in, so you'll all follow along on that too. So cool. I'll just go ahead and put this on now for them as well. So this is what I use. I just use these plastic pieces just to cover the one entrance, and it's enough. It's really enough for them. So let me just do that. And then this is the entrance excluder that I pop on there, which will eliminate the queen from escaping this hive, because I don't want to lose 2 hives. That's going to suck. See, the front end is done, all boxed up, guarded up. I just want to make sure the queen doesn't leave in the beginning stages. This will be removed eventually. It's just to make sure that in the beginning, just until she's built a decent housing in there, I don't want her to run away. And this is just to protect them from extra weather, so like not extra wind goes inside there. It's just to keep them safe all around. So yeah. So what you'll see me do now is I will go ahead and actually get the feeder. I will open this up. I will have my gear on because I don't want them to be angry with me. It's still cold. They're going to be not too happy. So yeah, guys, that's basically what I want to do now. But carry on watching. You're going to see me go ahead and actually put the feeder inside there with the extra frame. Alright, so now we're going to open this box and actually check out and see if the everything's going hunky-dory in this one. I've got the feeder ready. And I got a feeling this box is way more settled than the other one. There are some squashed bees in here, but these are definitely more tame in that aspect. I don't want to bug them too much. There we can see them there. And I just need to remove 2 frames on the end. I'm going to try and see if I can get these moved here. Let me come around this way. Alright. There's one frame that we're not going to use. And there's another one. I believe that takes up 2 frames. There we go. Alright, let me go ahead and bring up the feeder now. If you guys can see inside there. I'm taking the light away here. See nicely inside there. Yeah. There you go. They're all filling up that frame very nicely. They're looking really good. That's a full sheet right there. Definitely going to pop this puppy in here. And hopefully this will let them eat. Get them to eat as much as they can. There we go, guys. I'm not going to bug you too much. I don't know if you guys can see looking really beautiful. They're getting a bit antsy now with me fiddling around, so I don't want to keep them open for too much. You can definitely smell the queen pheromone there. Right, let me pop this lid back on. Sorry guys. I'm just feeding you guys, see? I'm just feeding you guys, okay? And then I'm gonna pop this puppy back on. These guys are really not happy with me fiddling here right now, and I don't blame them. It's been rather cold and cuck, so I really don't blame them. And we have just put the inside feeder into the brood. Great. While I'm here, I actually want to go inspect that other smaller hive that I've worked with. I want to see if they are still doing well. I know it's been quite horrible weather and I do see movement, I see pollen in and out, but I just want to see how they're doing. Let me just get a roof here so I can actually put this camera stand on. Let's have a look at this one. These might be a little more aggressive. Like I say, I just want to inspect them though. Definitely full drawn comb, and I actually think there's a queen in there. I thought there was this hive was actually queenless, to be honest. Let me go fetch those frames with the strips and then we put them in there, because if you leave too much space inside there, other insects can come and actually just wreck them. So I only kept 5 and they seem to have built out all 5. They're not fully on the one side, but I can put them on the one side where it's closed and there shouldn't be much shouldn't be much interruption with other insects and stuff. 5, 6, 7. I'll put these here, one on either side, just to encourage building. And let me close these bad boys up. Hey, he's shaking his bum there. It's dancing, they're telling each other where food is. It's very cute. I hope you guys can see that. But yeah, very docile hive, not too aggressive. They've only hit me once or twice on the visor, but they can see I'm not buggering them up too much. I'm just, putting in new frames. Beautiful, clean frames for them to start drawing on. But I hope this weather can tidy itself up so that they can, definitely be more secure in the home and be a bit more happier. But yeah, they're doing actually very well. They were a lot smaller than that when I was first working on them. Much smaller than that. You can see these guys are busy. I mean, check here. Yeah, those guys are busy. Busy, busy, busy. That's awesome. Alright, let me go head back and then we can recap on what we've just done. And I'll check you guys soon.